What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I have the whole playlist down there in order for everybody. So we are back in the hinterlands. We're going to try and make our way to this red lyrium right here, and get rid of the red lyrium on the hinterlands. There is also, however, going to be another dragon fight here, and we don't have our focus bar this time, so we'll see how we hold up against a dragon without using our tier 3 focus ability. This is Cass's armor. We crafted her, by the way. How badass does she look like that? Armor set is cool as hell. Anyways, yeah, basically, when we walk down in here, the dragon is going to get a little pissy that we're in his territory, and he's going to start peppering us with fireballs. We can only get to him to begin the fight when we get further down into the valley. So we basically have to cross no man's land in order to get to where we want to go in the first place. There's going to be lots of things to fight along the way, like this. It's children, I suppose. Do what I can for now and see if I can build up some focus along the ways. I just hope my companions don't take too much damage as we cross, because ultimately we're probably going to need quite a bit of health potions along the way. But with a bit of luck, we will at least get tier 1 focus when we get to the Dragoon. And do my best to avoid his fireballs in the meantime. I'm actually invisible now, so I might be able to just fast track to where we need to get to. This whole fight is down here, I believe. And then it finishes up on that ledge, if I remember correctly. That's the lyrium we need to worry about. Yeah, here he is. Oh, there I thought he was. Interesting. Well, let's go back real quick and kill this dragon that's peppering my party rather annoyingly. Okay, that's the death of that. I think he's going to leave us alone for a little until we go down that little path. So that's actually great for us, because that gives us time to loot things and look around this valley. There is a ocularum right there, but I'll do that after we take care of Mr. Dragoon. It's not wise to try and look around all this place while you're getting fireballs shot at you, but once it's clear we can loop around. I think there's a couple of codexes up hilltops and things like that too. But for now, we'll warm up our mechanics. And you can see here, every time I do damage, I'm getting some barrier. That is because of the amulet. We didn't need the cooldown amulet anymore, so I put on a amulet of barrier. Now every time we deal damage, we generate barrier. It was a nice little taste of damage immunity. You should be able to just click this and destroy them. I've done it before, but I guess it's gonna be finicky, so we'll just explode it. And we are not gonna get our focus before we engage this dragon, but it is what it is. You'll have faith. We should be okay. If Cass uses Horn of Valor, they'll all get guard generation. Solus already has full guard, so I guess he was spamming around in the meantime. Yeah, just landed back here for us. Let's see how we do against the Fereldan Frostback. The final region and the final landmark is up there in its nest. Can you see me? I don't think you can see me. Stop popping damage. Lots of good damage. That stings a little. Now. away and send his minions on us. That's usually how this goes. Now we have the unfortunate reality of having to go through the phase where he just flies around and shoots fireballs at us like that. He just flies around and shoots stuff at your companions. Luckily, they do all still look like they're popping quite a bit of guard. And I believe you scream here and summon your little minions. Oh my lord, why are you? The AI has them bugged standing in a fireball. Me gusta. Thank you very much. Okay. Putting you both on timeout. Get out of the freaking fire. Those are my bombs, we don't have to worry about that. Pop a dragon, you have to worry about. AI is bugged, so they're just standing in the flames again. Very cool. Oh, still gonna burn to death. That's rather annoying. He gets soulless. He just burned to death again right away. Luckily for me, I do 6 million damage to anything that breathes. I can just spam infinite barrier, luckily, and get myself through this fight. And I don't think Cassandra has much chance of being killed here. Well, that was killer, bro. I'll take whatever just happened there. Oh my god. That's so crazy. Oh boy. Thought that was gonna suck us into the depths of hell right there. You're such an ass. Drop and roll. Let's see if I can get Solus here. Oh, he's just gonna die regardless. Alright. Well, we're gonna go kill the dragon without Solus. He doesn't get to be there for the final flourish. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the AI and why they keep getting stuck and not moving, but it's really, really frustrating. She's dead. I don't even care to micromanage her out of that, to be honest. I think we're better off just killing him. There we go. And here lies the Fereldan Frostback.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted
Belt of Focus, Grand Enchanter's Staff, and a superb Amulet of Constitution. We got some good goodies for our companions, though. Right, before we forget, let us sink this in. There's all landmarks in the hinterlands taken care of. We're actually totally done with the hinterlands now. That was the last thing we'll be here for. We already came back for Cass's targets. We got the red lyrium. We might have a quest in Valamar, actually. Yeah, no, that's true. We do have to come back here a little later for Varric to Valamar. But aside from that, that's the end of this quest. A hastily scrawled note hung on a post. Stay away, too many beasts. Go home to your families and live. This place reminds me of the dragon pit. Oh, that's definitely goodies down here. We have a wizard thing. Let's energize this. There has to be something down here, right? Oh boy. Thank you. That was about to end in my death.
The dwarves were clearly up to something.
A list of supplies. A list of supplies for a great deal of lumber, along with rope, pulleys, tar, nails, and waterproofing oils. It appears to be a list of items needed to construct a dock. Well, we got a lot of goodies here. Oh, absolutely. This is a mineral cache. Oh, yeah. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth coming down here. You know, I've played this game to completion, I think, 12 times. Not a single time have I come down here and found that. That is the first time. That oh hell yeah reaction is completely genuine. I have never found that before. Over 1,000 hours in Dragon Age Inquisition, and I am still learning new shit. God, I love RPGs. No other genre is that a thing. It's obsidian, so there's tier 2 materials down here as well. If you could hide away from the dragon and kind of get down here all stealthy like, then you could probably farm some of this up. What you would have to do is get invisibility for your party, and you could probably just walk on down here. It wouldn't let you save though, so you do have to be careful, because once you aggro that thing, you are always aggroed here until it is dead. This cache I do know about. I know about all these chests. They're actually, annoyingly, isn't really anything worth coming here for. I mean, you get a virulent staff, 55. This is like early game cache. This is what you would want right as we started the hinterlands for any of this stuff to be useful, which obviously, by the time you're high enough to kill the dragon, well, this has already outlived its usefulness, right? I suppose now would be a pretty good time to go kill ourselves the only other dragon we currently have access to, because the one in Storm Coast is locked off behind the Red Templar Cave. But we did see one in Crestwood. And we know exactly where she is. She is right down there by that quarry. And I also need the quarry for the final upgrade to Skyhold. So, let us go get into our final dragon fight. And that should be pretty good to see the episode out, honestly. This might be a little bit faster. Yeah, even without focus, honestly, that wasn't that big of a deal fighting that dragon. It wasn't ideal, but it's actually more enjoyable, at least, than the fight lasting 0.2 seconds. Everybody got all the stuff back? Yes. And I am sitting at a tier and a half of focus. Might be just enough to make things interesting. We just ironed out some bandits. Got us my level 18 before this fight. I suppose we got a couple extra points in our focus too. Here is the dragon. The big beautiful bitch. And this one has a great battlefield for it aesthetically. So I can either go and get my focus faster, which is for ability combos. Or what is the perk that I'm missing down here? What do you do? That's higher critical hit. Yeah, let's get that. Let's up my chance to crit. Because now we're basically done with this tree. Everything else is flavor text. My build is complete. But we saved the game before we dive headfirst into a dragoon fight. I don't remember how tough or not tough this one is. So, it's a northern hunter.
She sees us!
Come on then. Bring your pretty face to my axe. Ah, it's a lineman one, this one. Not need tier 3 focus. Yeah, that's the end of another dragon. This build is so insane. What did we get? In death, sacrifice. Oh yeah, we got some Grey Warden gear. Enhanced guard belt, superb ring of life drain, dragon gland, and more tooth webbing and scales and bone. So that's some more crafting materials too. Very, very cool. And now we have access to her ruins. Yeah, I had forgotten just how nuts this is. And just for, like, clarity's sake. Just so you know I'm not bullshitting. Nightmare. And Trials, Even Ground, Walk Softly, and Grisly End. But that fight was just about... No, not even just about. Was actually the hardest it is possible to make it in the game. You can't enhance the difficulty of that beyond what we did. And she still got smoked instantly. Fereldan Wyvern statues. Wyvern statues found throughout Fereldan were inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note, I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the Bride of the Maker outside the Chant of Light is blinkered heresy, folklore, and nothing more. Yeah, I don't know if it is possible to tame a dragon, but the idea of it would certainly be cool. Denzing, don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week, so remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is to eat inside our homes. Walker. So these people have just been feeding this dragon their livestock to keep it away. And I guess when the place got dicked by that Fade Rift, they stopped delivering their meals, and so it got a little curious. It perched up here angry as hell waiting for its next meal that she's been getting spoon-fed. Alright, well I think that just about cuts it for Crestwood too, actually. Obviously we need to go get this, and I think it said we were missing... how many landmarks? 7... We had like 7 out of 12, I think. Still missing 4 or 5 landmarks. I actually have no idea where they are, and I thought that, oh, here's one of them. I thought that forward scouts marked landmarks for you too, but it doesn't look like I was right about that. We're missing 1 landmark. Okay, just the one. I have no idea where that 1 landmark could be, all things considered. I feel like we've been pretty... as our last courtyard upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like we've been pretty thorough with this place. I mean, maybe the landmark could be in the only stretch of land we haven't explored, I suppose. I'll swing here real quick anyways, and if I don't find it, then I will see you guys back at Skyhold for that courtyard upgrade before we wrap the episode up. Alrighty, let us make us our Skyhold courtyard, the final upgrade for this place, and then she'll be maxed out too. Made really good progress in this series so far. The war table's looking nice and clean. Courtyard upgrade. That in. And then we may as well do Dodge Geo Survey while we're here to get it off our screen. And where is the box? There's the box for what we want to do with the courtyard. Nice and easy. Up. Right, so we can have an infirmary, a cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's promise to be both welcoming and protective for all who seek its support. Or a sparring ring. A cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's investment in the recruitment and training of its soldiers. so that all who wish to fight are put to their best use. That sounds good to me. What a sparring ring here. And there they are, already putting it to use. Before we even got to turn around.
Inquisitor.
Train up some new recruits, keep everybody nice and sharp so the thing that happened at Haven doesn't happen again. Right, that is the perfect point to wrap this one on up. We got 2 dragons down, Skyhold's last upgrade, and we have finished everywhere that we can currently finish, so thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment on your way out, and I will see you soon with more Dragon Age Inquisition. Take care everybody, have a great day. Peace.